Blah. I'm kidding. Hi YouTube. I'm suffering from a minor food coma right now. That's why I'm like. But this is a long-awaited reaction rant to a finale that I was supposed to do a while ago, but I totally forgot. So my bad. But this is a reaction rant to Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season finale for season 2. Which was season 2 episodes 21 and 22, which were both titled S.O.S, part 1 and 2. And I'm even till now I'm still kind of shocked about it, because I never expected Sky's mom, I can't even pronounce her name. Was it Jai Ying or something like that? Jai Ying? I'm just gonna call her Jai, okay? Jai. But anyway, I never expected Jai to do what she did in the previous episode, which basically was sorry, lost my train of thought, but basically she used a crystal that was like, what was it called? An artificial crystal, which was laced with the diviner metal. And we all know what happens when people who are not inhuman touch the diviner. They like die, turn to stone and die. So like, she took a crystal and basically, and Gonzalez goes bye-bye, and in order to make it look like S.H.I.E.L.D. attack first, she shoots herself with his gun, and it's like, I never really expected Jai to do that. It's like, the hell's wrong with you? I understand that she wants to protect the Inhumans so no one knows about them and all that, but to go as far as killing someone who is just wanting peace between the two, I understand, like, you know, Jai doesn't want the Inhumans to be known and around the world. She wants to protect them and keep them hidden from the world, while Gonzalez wanted, you know, them to, you know, at peace, but to the extent of, you know, we gotta register you guys so people know, so we know who you are and where you are, right? But to kill them, that was unnecessary. And it sucks because that whole ruse that she did, pretty much in the beginning of the episode, everyone in the afterlife, including Sky, believes it, and they fight alongside her. Well, can we get to that was a disturbing torture thing we see Ward and Agent 33. I'm not gonna call her by her real name because I don't like her. I never liked her to begin with. And her interaction with Ward even disturbs me even now. But Ward and Agent 33, mainly Ward, torturing Agent Morse, that was brutal. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. That was, I'm calling it brutal mainly because I hate needles, and they straight up put like needle looking things under her nail into her fingers. Like, ugh, my god, that was just, no. But that whole thing when they were rescuing Morse, if I remember correctly, who was the one that came? I know Hunter was there. Hunter, May. I think it was just Hunter and May that went to recover Agent Morse from Ward and Agent 33. And they had several other agents, but the main ones being Hunter and May. But the fact that Ward pretty much not only tortured Mockingbird, aka Morse, but like she booby-trapped everywhere to the point where if anyone opens the door where Morse is, gets shot. And unfortunately, Hunter was the one that, you know, opens the door, but the fact that Morse took the bullet and she barely survived, that was heartbreaking, because I did not want Mockingbird to die. I love Mockingbird, she's hot as hell, and I like her fighting style. Escromistics all the way. But the fact that, you know, when we find out about Ward being Hydra, I was really hoping that, you know, there could be redemption for him. I really thought maybe his, I call it psycho love for Sky, would, you know, try to give him redemption, but no, he just further down after the whole, oh my god, he's Hydra, he just went downhill. There's like no return for Ward at all. And his psycho relationship with Agent 33 was freaking creepy as hell too. And not only that, he pretty much turned into a new Garrett, if you think about it. Garrett, he not really bred, but he pretty much molded Ward into his little puppet, into like a killing machine. And in a way, you know how Ward keeps saying he's not going to be like Garrett, but it's like he became Garrett. What Garrett did to him, he did to Agent 33. But the only twisted thing, like Garrett and Ward had like a twisted father-son relationship. Well, it's like Ward and Agent 33 had this demented, creepy, so-called love thing going on. Disturbing. But can we establish the fact that May managed to trick Agent 33 into not only going into the direction where Ward was, but go into the direction of Ward, and tricking Agent 33 into using May's face. And it actually worked because Agent 33 disguised her face to look like May, and she went where Ward was, and Ward thought that Agent 33 was May and straight up killed Agent 33. I was like, ha! To you, Agent 33. I never liked you to begin with. Disturbing little woman. That was so hilarious. I know how demented that sounds, but I really did not like Agent 33. I didn't like her at all. I didn't even like her interaction with Ward, even though I'm starting to really hate Ward right now. But I just didn't like their interaction. It made me want to hurl. That's why I was like, the irony of the fact that Ward was the one that ends up killing her is just so awesome. But anyway, getting back to it, the interaction between Cal, Sky's dad, and Coulson was interesting. You know, we get Sky's actual father and the guy who pretty much was a father figure to her before her finding her father. It's an interesting thing, and the fact that Coulson was able to convince Cal that his wife is the problem. Props to Coulson. And props to Mac. I really thought he was going to leave, but then he ends up staying and fighting and being a badass, which makes it awesome. And props to Fitz for killing Gordon. Because I don't know if that was intentional. You guys could put that in the comments, because I don't know if him killing Gordon was intentional. It might look like it, because he had that pole, right, to whack him and everything, but it looked like he purposely placed it, like, behind him, so when I forgot his name already, Gordon freaking teleported behind him, the pole ended up right there, and it's like, was that intentional? Was Fitz intentionally putting it there because he knew Gordon was going to be there? I don't know. Put that in the comments, guys. And, like, you know, the battle between Sky and her mother, that was just, it's kind of heart-wrenching, because, you know, it's Sky's legitimate mother. Sky's been looking for her parents forever, and here she is fighting her mother, because her mother wants to, like, find more Inhumans and kill the rest of the human world with the crystals, and using a Quinjet to do it. And when Sky pushes that plane in the ocean, and you see the mother draining her own daughter's life, I was like, somebody kill this psycho mom, like, for real. And then it was just sad, because Cal came and saved his daughter, but he had to kill his wife, and I just feel so bad. But props to S.H.I.E.L.D. for, you know, they wiped Cal's memories, you know, so he could live a peaceful, normal life, and that was good, you know, that was a good thing for Cal, and I give props to S.H.I.E.L.D. for doing that for him. And the fact that they dropped the hint of Sky joining a new S.H.I.E.L.D. team with gifted people. If you guys do not know Sky's real name, or don't remember or don't know, Sky's real name is Daisy Johnson, and Daisy Johnson is in the comics and a legit character, and she in the comics is the leader of a gifted S.H.I.E.L.D. team. So look that up on the comics, guys. Daisy Johnson, that's what Sky's real name is. And the fact that also that May takes a break and goes with her ex-husband, you know, May deserves that. She's a badass all the way. But also the fact that, rest in peace to Reyna, who was literally trying to convince Sky earlier in the episode that her mother was dangerous. And when Reyna tried to confront Jai on that one, she ends up dying. So, you know, I didn't like her in the beginning, but the fact that she tried to help Sky see the truth, I give her props. And her powers are cool. I mean, she can see the future. Come on. And also the fact that Ward is trying to get the remains of Hydra against S.H.I.E.L.D. because he's butthurt because he killed his psycho so-called girlfriend. Your fault. But that ending, though, I will say that ending when the crystals that were inside the ship, the Quinjet that Sky pushed out into the ocean, and you actually see the crystals make their way into the ocean life, and then it gets spread around the world. That was crazy. I was like, oh my god, this cannot be good. The next season's going to be crazy, because the fact that the crystals managed to get into fishes, and the fishes were, their products were spread everywhere, food-wise and all that, around the world. I was like, oh, we're screwed. And that ending, what the freaking hell, guys, was up with that ending with the Kree weapon? Okay, it was going so well for Fitz. He was healing from his stuttering, and he finally had the courage to ask Simmons on a date. And then the moment she gets left alone with the freaking Kree weapon, what happens? The Kree weapon absorbs her. What the hell? Okay, I'm in utter shock. The main thing I want to know when the next season comes, season 3 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., is what the freaking hell happened to Gemma Simmons. She better not be dead, or I'm going to literally strangle all the creators and writers of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Because no, I like Simmons, and you cannot do that to Fitz. He's finally healing. He finally got his girl on a date, and you took his girl away. Screw you. So that's the rest of my reaction rant for the... Sorry. Oh my god. Because I love Fitzsimmons, and it just pains me the fact that a Kree weapon just straight up pulled Simmons in. But this is my reaction rant. Oh my god, I'm already 11 minutes. This is my reaction rant for the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2 finale, episode 21 and 22, which is the finale of Season 2, titled S.O.S. And I hope you enjoyed my reaction rant. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be the reaction rants of the finales for CW's 2 major shows, Arrow and The Flash. Peace.